Hello. Holy shit. I might be a little fucking loud today, people. Holy shit. That was good. That's how we warm up the vocals here in the creamery. Holy shit. My hair isn't the best right now, but we're using natural light today because we streamed a little early. So look at the naturally lit motherfucker here. I got my blinds open and everything, so it's actually like looking kind of cool and everything. Actually, I need to do this. If we're doing natural light, hope everyone's having a good Monday. Let's sharpen this up a little bit, shall we? Let's make me look a little less pale. Just a little less pale, you know. More of my natural complexion coming through. They're save! I want to keep them. Save the changes, please. Hello, everybody. We're here on a Monday. How's everybody? How's everybody doing today? I have no idea how I'm doing. I'm doing great. I was gonna say I have no idea how I'm doing, but I'm actually doing fucking phenomenal today. Phenomenal. I'm going so far past good or whatever. Seth, how's it going? Today has been good. Good. I'm glad to hear it, Seth. Welcome on in. Hope you're you're having a good day. And you are having a good day. You told me you're having a good day. What has made your day good, Seth? Welcome on into the creamery. Hope you're hope the rest of your week maybe has some cool, fun things planned. That's mostly, I think, where my energy is coming from. It's not even just what I did today, though. Today has been awesome. Today has been really great. I woke up pretty early. I've been up. It's 4 p.m. Like about 4:15 here. I've been up since 6 a.m. and I woke up. I had some I had some good breakfast. I got some music stuff worked on because I have my show on Thursday, which I'm really fucking excited for. I cannot fucking wait. And I'm going to talk more about kind of plans for streams this week because I have a show coming up, I kind of want to do some fun stream stuff with my music. And so on Wednesday, the plan is to kind of have maybe a mock set for everybody. So I've been kind of putting together a set so that I can play off my laptop. And so I was thinking I would play as if I'm playing the set for you guys off of the speakers. I wouldn't play through the computer, so you would hear it as if it was a show, as if you were sitting in the crowd listening to me. And that would be kind of what I was going for with it. And you would watch me perform and everything. I would be set up with the camera to you and hopefully have a mic that I could talk into as I'm performing and stuff as well. I'm not really sure. That's in 2 days, so who knows if that'll actually happen the way that I see it. But I also have a show in 3 days, and I'm I'm not panicking because I'm a musician. I've played shows before. I know that at the very least I can perform for about an hour and a half just if I just had solo piano. But I have other things, and I really think I can do some improv kind of loopy jammy stuff too. So Wednesday though, I'm thinking it will be the next time I would stream after today. I think I would take tomorrow off to actually really work and craft, maybe do some practice, run through stuff tomorrow before Wednesday, and then Wednesday night do a stream. Thursday, I would be at the event that night. No stream. I'd probably be getting ready, getting all my stuff together. And then Friday, I'm going out on Friday night too. So I'm going to a show on Friday. So I will probably only be streaming twice this week, which normally I only stream once. So this is going to be a double stream. I think last week, when did we stream? When was the last time we streamed? Friday? Have I been streaming? I've been streaming fairly regularly. And just ever since Thursday, Friday, I feel I've had this. It's definitely been apparent since I came back from my trip from the UP that I've had a different energy. But ever since Friday, something shifted even further. I feel and I've been making. I think I've cooked a meal every day up until yesterday. I cooked Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then today we have so much food from the leftovers of what I cooked. I don't actually have to cook again until tomorrow. That's kind of cool. So. Messing around with Tabletop Simulator's custom card and dice table. Oh, that's cool. I've never really got into Tabletop Simulator. I like board games, but not enough to buy a computer game about playing board games. sets and even set lists are always hard to make. Set lists in particular, especially if you get big, get harder to make as you have more music and you have to incorporate, like, do I want to play older stuff that older fans are like? Because I was in a band that was we went for about 3 or 4 years, and we had enough. By the end of that, we had enough music, and we had people like where we had a song that we ended every show with, and I feel like at one point we switched like the actual final song because it was so old that nobody even knew that, like, that's what we used to close with. It was like, and people, but certain fans would be like, I remember when it wasn't just that song; it was 2 songs back to back, and it's weird sometimes. But my intention with this music stuff is just to kind of go out, and every show I play is gonna kind of be different. I'm gonna vibe it out, you know. Like I'm very much an improv kind of jammy musician. I like to, and I kind of like come up with stuff on the fly. But I'm also kind of like realizing like what songs can flow together, what sounds can I use from the different songs that I'm playing, and to transition into other songs that just use the piano, because that's the big kind of thing. Is that for me this week, as also not even am I just playing the show, but I also am releasing new music on Bandcamp on Friday. So this Friday the 13th, as it turns out, June 13th. Whoa! I'm releasing my EP that is very different than anything I've done with Fallen from the Stars recently. In the last 4 or 5 years, everything I've done under my artist name Fallen from the Stars has been more kind of like electronic, vibey, like chilled back. It has like some thicker bass, like stuff like that, but it's not like, you know, I'm not going like hardcore EDM or anything. It's very much more like, you know, background music, kind of video game ambient stuff. I don't know. Very melodic, but not and very fun, which is very different from the first ever EP I released as Fallen from the Stars, which was called the Siege EP, and that was recorded on a Rock Band microphone with just drums, like my drum set, my actual drum kit at my dad's house. It's in the basement. My bass guitar, I mic'd the bass guitar with the Rock Band amp, or the Rock Band mic. So I mic'd my amp with the Rock Band microphone. And then piano, that was in my dad's living room, which is horrendously out of tune. And so that first album, that was back in 2016. Is that 2016? Oh my lord. Is that coming up on like a 10-year anniversary soon? That might need like a 10-year remake, like re-record everything. It was actually not a bad thing. So, and this is gonna be more akin to that original album. I feel like, right? Because the Siege EP. Yeah, that was December 25th, 2016. Wow, I can't believe that. It's like I'm not an artist at all, but it's like, okay, do I add new stuff here? Incorporate the hits, play an unreleased song. Yeah, if you have if you're going for 20 to 30 songs, it's even harder sometimes if you're an opener, right? Because then you don't have 20 to 30 songs. Like 20 to 30 songs is like only easy if you have that much of a repertoire. And some people only, you know, when they're just starting out, you only have like 5-6 songs. You have to write way more songs just to even play out. And you want to try to maybe hold them back. Like, you probably maybe don't play out until you've written at least 10 songs. I mean, actually, I say play out whenever the fuck you can, honestly. Because playing out, I think getting out in front of a crowd is the thing that people, like, don't do it as early as they should. I'd say just, like, have at least 3 songs written for a show. And then, like fuck around, find out, like, you know, maybe 5. Because most places want you to open, like you have an opener, you're going to be about 20 minutes. So if you can have like 4 to 5 originals and maybe learn 1 or 2 covers, like if you're a band playing out, that's easy. Like, and if you can jam, then fucking jam. Because like other musicians that go to like local shows, they're usually the people who are going to enjoy those jam sessions more. Like, yeah, a lot of openers, yes, do covers. And I speak from experience. I've played out in a lot of bands in my youth. I'm still very young, but like when I was 10 years younger, I did a lot more playing out, and you know, it's the life. You go as an opener. You're gonna be at the venue at 3 or 4 in the afternoon for load in because your set's at 6 or 7, even though the headliner doesn't go on at 10. until 10, and they say it goes on at 10, but the headliner doesn't go on until 11. This is a dive bar we're talking about, right? Whatever time, it's always like an hour or two later because that's just how it goes. Usually with more local, when you're like playing like as a local opener, a lot of the times the bars, they can be hit or miss on and the bands I was in, the main band I have like the most experience playing, and we play a lot of pop punk stuff. So I learned a lot of Green Day and Blink-182 covers. That was really my bread and butter. I still know. I mean, once you like learn a drum part, it's really hard to forget it. So like even earlier today, I was out in the car, and Green Day came on, and I was playing the whole fucking drum beat because I'm like, oh yes, I have played this song before, so of course. What's nice for me as a musician who I've been making music, like electronic music, for like 4 to 5 years, and I have a lot of music made, and I also know what's really cool. I mean, part of the reason a lot of people use Ableton is because it's not Ableton, it's Ableton Live, right? That's the actual, if you want to get pedantic as fuck about it, that's the actual, like, application name is Live, made by Ableton. And they also have, like, Ableton's the company, and then they also have MIDI controllers and other things. So anyway, we have Live. Live has 2 different modes that you can use. It has a session mode, which is for like more like live performance, live looping kind of stuff, and then the arrangement mode, which is what I have mostly been using for like arranging songs, doing production, adding automations to like create like a finished product. But now I'm learning how to use like the session view, which is like doing live looping, recording things in, and doing all that kind of stuff. And so like, hey, hit this button and hit that pad, and it triggers all of these different things. And I've been like taking the melodies of some of my songs and just muting parts of them so I can play the tracks, but then play in that melody live. And hopefully, like I was saying, that'll be happening on Wednesday, and you'll see kind of what that does. What's crazy in the mainstream music industry, not just in a specific genre of music, but all music, especially back in the day, is you have artists trying their hand at it, for 15 to 20 years before they get anything. And sometimes they might not even get a record deal. They might just have been going 15 or 20 years, and they were able to have a fan base that's big enough. Maybe they made their own record label. A lot of artists I've been seeing too is that they're like, once they have a big enough support from their community, they can kind of make their own independent labels, and then they can put other artists on that they like. And it's music is such a big part of a community thing, like where people help each other out. Hey, I saw you at like one of my first shows, and like now you're still here like 5 years later supporting the band. Maybe and like the artists that that you help help you with do visuals, make t-shirts. Then you like start selling t-shirts, and you get a cut, the artist gets a cut, and like it's always a very cohesive, symbiotic type. It's very nice, musicians and artists and all that kind of stuff. I love it. I absolutely love the world, the community, and I'm glad I'm getting back into it. And I have I'm performing on Thursday, and then going to a show on Friday, and I'm really excited to just be going to a show and just kind of like go out and have a good time and see how much energy I have. Because normally I'm out cold earlier in the days, so I'm probably gonna have like maybe some sort of coffee or energy drink before the show. I'm not sure. Today, I don't even think I've really talked about what I got in, what I was up to today before stream. Let me read this last message from Seth here, or most recent message from Seth. Rather, if I were to get into music vocal-wise, I'd probably just use GarageBand. Yeah, honestly, the first DAW I ever used, and I will explain what that, if you're not familiar with what a DAW is, that's just DAW, or Digital Audio Workstation. GarageBand is a DAW. Audacity is a DAW. All of that kind of stuff. Those are anything where you can manipulate audio in an application is a digital audio workstation. Reaper is another one people use. It's like free. Pro Tools might be one that people have heard of. Cubase, Ableton, Fruity Loops, all of those. But GarageBand is one that people have, on their iPad, on their iPhone, maybe on their MacBook, whatever. and it's built in, and it's fully capable of learning like the ins and outs of how to like arrange in a DAW and how to like you can learn a lot of like, you know, just basic like music theory. And hi Geo, nice to see you. Geo Dash, how's it going? Streaming on a Monday? How dare you, Kyle Will? I know. Who even am I anymore if I stream on a day that's not a day that I normally stream on, which is never a day. There's never a normal day for stream recently. I think I was like, for a while, I was like every Thursday, and I think that lasted like, what, a month? And then I was like once a week, and now I've been fucked that now. I mean, like, if we want to go by like weeks, last week I streamed on Friday, and then yesterday was the restart of the week, or today, depending on how if you Monday start on Sunday, or Sunday Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What did I just say? Does the week start on Sunday or Monday was what I meant to say, but what I actually said was, does Sunday start on Monday? Ironically, you did used to stream. That's actually true. We used to have Poke Mondays was like the locked in thing. We did stream Pokemon every Monday, and I was actually like on top of that shit. Like, what the fuck? I actually did like a weekly thing. We beat Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Gold. I think the funniest thing about Pokemon Mondays is we beat Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Gold in the same amount of time that I think it took us to beat, and Emerald, that it took us to beat all of Creamy. Like, I think 3 years was 3 games, and then I played Creamy, and Creamy took 3.5. So it's like, yes. good shit. Yeah, but using like your phone, especially like an iPhone too, like for recording vocals. There's a song, I think it's by San Holo. Is that the artist? That's a fucking silly ass name for an artist. And there's a song. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna fucking forget the name of the song. It's okay. We're gonna go San Holo. Light, yes, is the song Light. I think he said that the original like vocal track that they actually ended up using the track in the final take was recorded on an iPhone in like a car or something, like just using voice memo. And so it's like with enough processing and whatever in the right recording environment, an iPhone mic apparently can sign fine and get like you a song that gets like, how many plays does that have on YouTube? Actually, I didn't even look. Like, I should see like what is that what's the how many people have listened to that song though? That's the real kicker. That's how you really know it. 4.3 million. Oh, and then that's the from the official page. The a repost from Trap Nation has 28 million. That's pretty fucked. Like, hey, somebody other page reposted our shit. Time well spent though, yeah. Are you saying like streaming and playing or playing the Creamy version? Yes. Creamy version was fun. I'm excited for when more stuff happens with like the Cream Make and all that kind of stuff. That's gonna be fun and fun in the neighborhood, like Applebee's or whatever. Like Applebee's or whatever. I think I need more water. And while I'm enjoying this water, I have a questions to ponder, a ponderino for chat, if you will. If you had to choose one topping for your pizza for the rest of your life, what would it be? I think we're better than I know we're better than Applebee's. This shit right here isn't frozen, isn't flash frozen, heated up in a motherfucking deep fryer in the back of in the back kitchen. This is raw, fresh, authentic Kyle you get every day, coming right off of the Kyle tree. I pick the Kyle fruit every day for you, everybody here. You only get the ripest amount. I think you're thinking of eating good. Yes, eating good in the neighborhood. Yeah, I knew something was something about Applebee's. No toppings, just cheese pizza, or no cheese at all, just, like cheeseless. I knew it. My roommate in college did that. It's actually like it's more common than you think when you're, because I've worked in many pizza places, right? And Be thankful that I muted the mic for that one. That was awful. I've worked in many a pizza place, and you do get that quite a few people will order cheeseless pizza, but with toppings. And the thing is that the technique with that you have to learn is not to run it through the whole oven, because without the cheese it will burn the crust. So especially if you don't have like a lot of toppings on it, so you want to put it through about halfway, but a little more, because usually the pizza ovens, they have a little side door, because usually normally in the pizza places I've worked, you don't for breadsticks you put them in about halfway. They don't need to go through the oven the full way to cook. One topping pepperoni, that's classic. See, I like, if I had to go one topping, it's hard to say, because like pepperoni is not my favorite go-to topping. I usually bacon. But I think recently I think I'd be going with like a mild pepper, like a banana pepper or something like that. Would be like I think that's kind of where my topping choice is lying. How we eat my pizza my entire life, just cheese does it for me, plain. That's actually one of the places I worked at. This was so they had codes for nearly every single. Hi Bofiab, I have not read your message yet, but I see that you are here. Welcome on in. They had codes for every single topping, and obviously it was some toppings were gonna have the same code. If you were the same like letter, they would usually try to use one letter. So P is pepperoni, but it could also be I'm trying to think of what else P actually could be. I remember there was a couple of them, but I just remember there was like P, and then the K was chicken, even though because C couldn't be chicken because C was cauliflower. I can't even fucking remember. I think they had cauliflower and broccoli at this pizza place. But if it was plain, the pizza would come up as $7.47. I'm partial to a good meat lovers or supreme pizza. No olives. Yes, I will actually go with this. I can take the only time I will enjoy a black olive is on a pizza. Is on a supreme pizza. Otherwise, I can't do them in salads. I don't know why I cannot do them in salads. Gonna go for ham because it's more neutral than sausage and pepperoni. Less strong flavors to get sick of, and it still adds substance. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, honestly, if I went with like a mild pepper, I wouldn't have as much. I think I might go ham or bacon would be the one. I think I'm leaning more towards bacon in my. I do like sausage though. All of them sound good to me now. I can't pick just one. That was a good question then, I guess. I think my original answer stands for flavor profile. I do like that the most. But if I was thinking about nutritional value, if the only thing I could eat was pizza and the only nutrition I could get was from the pizza, I would probably want to pick some sort of topping that has more protein. I'm rarely an olive guy. I'll sometimes eat it on a supreme pizza. Yeah, that's about the only time I'll do it. I will not, like, my ex would eat like garlic stuffed olives like out of the jar, and I just could not. I don't understand how that sounds awful to me. I could not even stand the thought of putting an olive, just like the juice even is like, ew, like don't come near me with olive juice or any of that stuff. Like, it's too much. Like, if they put olives on like a salad or a sub or something, and then they take them off, I'm like, no, you have to remake that sub. The juice is gonna be all over the bread. Please, can you please remake the sub? The juice is going to be all over the bread, and it's going to be soggy, and I'm going to taste it, and I'm not going to like it, and then I'm going to be like, ick. And then I'm going to have to come back in here. But today's been such a nice, it's been a very relaxing day. I woke up, like I said, very early, but I got just doing some stuff around the house, and I've been like doing stuff around the house much more like slowly, like trying not to do it all at once, like spreading it out over the day, because usually I would just kind of go gung-ho and do everything right as soon as I wake up, and then the rest of my day is kind of like, what the fuck do I do? So I've been taking it easy, and today I had a decent amount of dishes still left to do because I cooked the last 3 days, and I will talk more about that because I made some fucking dank ass meals the last couple of nights, and I am very proud of myself. I've been cooking like almost everything at home. I've barely been eating out. Like, the only thing I've really eaten out, I went out today. Today I got coffee. I got cappuccino actually, and it was fucking delicious. I went to a more of like a local place because I've been trying to go more local. I went to the farmers market on Saturday, and that was actually, I made I made stir fry on Saturday night with fresh shiitake mushrooms from the farmer's market. I've never even used them I've never actually cooked with shiitake mushrooms before. And I was like, you know what? Everybody says you know what? They're fucking right. Shiitake mushrooms in a stir fry? Definitely gonna keep on doing that the more I make stir fries. That was a fucking great addition. And then yesterday I made my mushroom stroganoff that I normally make, and I had fresh mushrooms, just like normal cremini mushrooms from the farmer's market. And that, I think, just made them, it's just so much better. You need to check my farmer's market. I'm really craving some corn, yeah. I think corn usually is a little bit later in the season. I feel like it's closer to fall when you get like better corn, but I think they still had some at the farmer's market right now. Speaking of the old cream make, let me send you what I've been working. Let me send you what I've been working. Oh yeah, absolutely. So for a minute, my brain was not comprehending that sentence, and I was like, "Let me send you a cream make," and then I read stir fry song win. Oh gosh, I mean, there's a song by Migos, I think it is. I think that's the name of the group or duo or whatever. It's called Stir Fry song. Yeah, by Migos. And every time I make stir fry, that song plays in my head. And the only part I know of it is like the chorus or like the hook where it's like, in the kitchen, Mr. Twisted like a stir fry. And I don't know if it's actually about making stir fry or not, because it's like I don't know any of the other lyrics in the song. I've never bothered to look. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Who fucking knows? But yeah, I went up to the park today. I found a park that was pretty close by, but normally, I have a park I normally go to, I would walk to, and I just kind of chill there. But usually I went to that park with Lauren because what she likes to do when she goes to the park is go on the swings. As a man who's in his 30s and over 250 pounds, I don't like to go on the swings as nearly as much as she did. That's not normally I'm over 250 pounds. I'm over 250 pounds. But and so I don't think it's like the swings are my thing. So I found a park that was close enough to drive to, but had like more of a walking path, because I was like, I like to go on a walk at the park, and like this one had benches, and so like the next time I go, I'm like, oh, I could like actually like plan like a whole day here. I could like pack a lunch, bring it up here, maybe read a book on one of these park benches, take pictures, because there was like birds. I saw like a bunch of robins, some blue jays. Songs can literally be written about anything. Yes, you can. Or nothing. You can write a song. I normally don't have lyrics in my music, right? I just wrote some lyrics today. And I don't normally write lyrics, but at one point I had something. I had something in my head that just kept on going, and it kept on clicking, and like it was like, write this down. And I'm like, all right. I had like, it was just like, and it was a phrase that made no sense. It was 10 lick, prick, frolic, something or other, and then everything after that first sentence starts flowing, and I'm just like, and I'm reading it back, and I've read it back a couple of times, and I'm like, where did this come from? It's actually not bad. Like it could use a little work here and there, maybe be kind of touched up or like spruced up a bit, but I was like, holy shit, where did this come from? I write lyrics? Ooh, it looks like we have Cerulean. Yes, Cerulean Jim. This is a before and after for Cerulean Jim. Took a stab at redoing/editing the graphics myself, and I think I did a good job. Ooh, so the before. Wow, I didn't realize how like really white and bright the other one is. I'll pull this up on the screen here. Here you guys go. So this is the before on the left here, right? And then if we go to if we click, we have the after. Wow, that's much more pleasant and not as like this one. Actually, like you can't even tell. I like wow, actually, hold on. The color of the water changes completely. That's cool. Can I just go like left and right on my keyboard? I sure can. That's like way fucking easier. I like this. Like, wow, that's like, ooh, the water droplet even gets bigger. Ooh, the intro, like the welcome mat changes too. That's cool as fuck. More shading and stuff. Like that's cool. Good shit. Cream make happenings. Let's go. I don't know what else that was in those messages. I hope I wasn't showing off anything private. I think it was just pen stuff that we were talking about. Oh my god. I went to a bonfire last night and I got bit the fuck up by mosquitoes. So I'm like so fucking itchy. Like my feet, oh fuck, I was typing in the Discord. Son of a bitch. It's alright. Doesn't really matter. Who cares? Who cares, am I right? It's just a number. I could delete it and then I could make Bofiab look stupid because he just typed 4 for no reason. I won't do that to you, Bofiab. If I were to write lyrics, I don't think I'd ever be a solo writer. Bouncing off, I've never been a lyricist. Like in bands, I was never the songwriter. If I did, I wrote like 3 or 4 songs in the band in the band I was in the longest from high school. I'd say I had a high school band and a college band. The high school band was Power Out, and the college band was the Savage Gentlemen. And the college band was much more of like a just like hard rock, you know. It was like just your normal, very hard rock vibes. Nothing too outside of it. Very sometimes jamming, sometimes like, you know, just whatever. Very fun band, the Savage Gentlemen. Power Out was very everything was could be different. Like it was pop punk, but some of it was like, oh, let's do bubblegum pop on this one and make it all about like tongue-in-cheek, like funny, like gag lyrics. Oh, let's make this one more like hardcore grungy punk stuff. And it was all over the place because our frontman at the time could not decide what they really wanted to do musically, and they were trying to they were tone chasing, I think is what some musicians would call it. And I was along for the ride. It was fun as fuck. And I learned how to play a lot of really random ass shit, and I think it actually did make me like a better drummer in a lot of ways. But also like when you don't have like that sound yet, and like the best sound I thought we had was when we sounded just like our own version of Blink-182 and like mixture of Blink-182 and Green Day. I thought it was fine, and then we kind of tried to like be more experimental after that, and I was like, I don't know what we're doing anymore. Me and Bofiab were talking about the welcome mats as a neat theme for the gyms. That's really cool. I really like that. That was I saw that and I was, that's cool. I like and water. I've been in a very one of the things I wrote in my notebook's not back here. Otherwise I'd show you. Maybe I'll grab it when I take a break. As I've been writing like lyrics and poems and stuff in my notebook, and so it would be kind of fun to share with y'all. And also like this stream today, it probably will be just chatting. I didn't plan on doing any sort of games today, but I also didn't plan on playing the Date Everything demo the last time we were live, so who the fuck knows? Like maybe we will play. I have my Switch, so I think I can set that up really easy if I wanted to play like Mario Kart 8, even though no one's gonna play it anymore because of World. I'll have no friends. Maybe Sassy will play it. I have taken a screenshot of the numbers. You'll never win, Kai will. Oh, no. No! I can't... I was going to say, I can't gaslight my friends into thinking... Just, like, make you, like, that reality never existed. And you're like, I have receipts, Kyle. That's the Bofiab I know. Anyway, the floor tiles are brand new with red ones for contrast. I noticed they were red. The water is red recolored. Yep. Walls were edited, and the blues darkened, and an edited, recolored Cascade badge from the trainer. Ooh. The welcome mat, which just reuses the wave pattern. That's cool as fuck, though. I like the welcome mat a lot. That was, like, the big thing that, like, stuck out. Was that actually the color of the water? Just how much easier on the eyes overall it was. Hey, what's up, Rad Boy? Quick pop in and have you on mute, but have a blast on stream. Thank you, Rad Boy. Are you streaming too right now? I saw that you went live shortly before I did, so if you're still streaming, I hope you're having a good one. You said you're on mute, so I'll be like, thanks. I'll respond in chat. We out here typing in chat. You aren't playing World like the rest of us? I can't afford a Switch 2 right now. Right now. I have to be frugal-ish, you know. I'm at one of those points. I'm at a point in my life where I have to be frugal-ish. Frugal-ish. Yes, okay, he is streaming right now too. That's what I thought so. Funny. I don't have World or a Switch 2. Oh, and Seth can play it too. Sick. So we still have people who will play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with us. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know if I showed this off like on the stream last time, But I've been wearing the fuck. I think I might not have been wearing it the last time I was streaming. I love this fucking bracelet. I wear it. I sometimes I forget to take it off when I go to bed, and I'm a little like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't do that. It's so nice, Steve. That's for you. I don't know if you can tell, but that's for you. And I'm putting my eyeballs in it. That's actually kind of creepy if I put my eyeballs in it. Before August, I probably won't. My honest to God strategy to get a Switch 2 is to ask my dad for one for Christmas. I'm like, straight up. He's gonna ask me, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, will you buy me a Switch 2? He's gonna be like, Kyle, you're 33. You're asking for a video. Yes, Dad. It will help me on Twitch. Buy me a Switch 2 for Christmas. There'll be like way more fucking games out by Christmas anyway. Just kidding, Kyle. Please be frugal, and I will downgrade to playing. Yes, you can downgrade to play with us on stream, right? We can just do a downgrade. Go like just do backwards compatibility or whatever the fuck, right? And we can have a good time. Gio was nice enough to lower himself to your level. You broke plebeian. I know. I'm so broke. I'm actually not. I'm not really broke. I just have to be very. I just don't want to spend. I can't spend money that I can't spend 500 and whatever. It's $450 just for the base console. Then it would be what? It's $80-$90 for the game, or something like that. I can't remember how much they actually made the final price of like the physical game card. Yeah, fuck Nintendo. I kind of feel the same way. It's like it would be almost $600. I can't fucking afford that shit right now. I just can't do that. Like I could like. I don't want to do that. It's like the thing is like I could afford that if I wanted to. I don't want to have to afford that. You dig? You guys dig? $80. Yeah, that's so much. So yeah, right there, that's $530. So just so it's 500. So you're saving a little bit if you buy the bundle. But then I'd also want a Pro controller, which is probably expensive, like because I think the accessories were what went up in price. So. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely a thing where it's more of like, hey, I'm going to ask my dad. Like, literally, like, hello, I have a dad, and he likes to buy me things for Christmas. I don't know. I just feel like $85 for a Pro controller. And see, that's where it's like, I probably wouldn't even buy a brand new Pro controller, too. Like, when, like, I would wait another, like, 2-3 years so, like, I could start seeing them in being resold in, like, disc replays or whatever. Because, like, there's actually a really nice disc replay. In my area, because disc replays it's like a name that like anybody can kind of just open their own franchise, I'm pretty sure. So some disc replays are way better than others, and the one out by my dad's house is shit, and the one here is way fucking better. I like it. I actually got my Pro controller at this disc replay, and I got a lot of good shit at this disc replay. Actually, it's really nice. It's only like 10 minutes away. I can't retire my old Switch because Smash doesn't have a stable connection. Oh, the bitter irony. Oh, if Switch 1 controllers are compatible, that's nice. Because I have a Switch 1 Pro controller. It would be nice if I actually played my Switch more. I think I still haven't gotten around to being like, I've been doing so much more like music stuff and just like stuff outside of gaming that like I love playing games, but it has not been like the hobby that I've been gravitating to as of late. I've been doing a lot more. I just want to get outside. I'm like been getting out and going on walks and like trying to get out like at least once a day. It's been kind of iffy recently because in Michigan, we've been having some of the smoke. I guess it was smoke from like wildfires in Canada was blowing down. This is like the second time this has happened, like within like the last like 3 to 5 years. I feel like this one wasn't nearly as bad because like the last time it happened, you could like see how hazy it was. I saw pictures of the Mackinac Bridge, which I just crossed, and apparently it was covered in smoke earlier this week, which is wild. Because I crossed it last Tuesday, almost a week ago, and yeah, so the last couple of days have been like bad air quality days. So I've wanted to go on walks because I'm like, I want to get outside. I want to feel the sun. But the air quality has been saying, no, don't go outside. Like I did go on a walk Friday, and I think I went on a walk. Did I go on a walk yesterday too? Hey Zora, look at her. Wrong direction. Look at her. wait, I'm still doing it wrong. Look at the cutie. Can I pet you? I'm sorry. Oh god. I also, if anybody was wondering if I did this, I did. I don't know if anybody would. I don't know if anybody had it in their head that I might do this. I want to show y'all a thing. I go to the channel. I probably should have gone to the channel. I might just play back my audio in there. I want to go to here. I want to go to my video producer. Let's see here. Does this not have clips? Oh, clips are under a different thing. Yeah, so I made a clip for everybody here to we can watch it together. I think it's a great clip. I think this is the worthy a clip worthy of watching on stream together. If I can find a way do it. Oh, here it is. Okay, cool. I found the way of doing it, and I'm just gonna throw it up. What the fuck? Did it even do it? Oh, it did, but it's not. Oh my gosh. I'm such a good bean. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna full screen this clip. Oh wait, shit. Can I get rid of? Hold on. How do I? Is it minus? Yeah, cool. Okay. I'm just gonna share this clip from the last stream. I made a clip from last stream, y'all. If you weren't here, this is a thing that happened on stream last time. I'm gonna mute myself. I probably should. Oops! I just did that on stream. Yeah, I had to clip that moment. I went back and I found it, and I was just like, that's like too much of a I couldn't not clip that moment for myself. I thought it was a good one of me just being like fucking ridiculous. Like I couldn't believe I did that actually. Like that's why it's actually funny, because I actually was like, oops, I didn't mean to react that way. That's a funny one. Okay, excuse me. The Pro Controller for the Switch 2 feels amazing. It actually feels a little smaller than the original. Okay. I like bigger controllers usually. My hands are a bit bigger, so that might not be my favorite thing. So maybe I'll like the first one. GLGR programmable. Oh yeah, feels great. I haven't mapped it to all games, but it's very neat. I've never used like back buttons or paddles or anything on controllers. I've never actually felt I play games that need that like a lot, right? So fuck me, all that smoke last time was awful. What was even worse were the people who just acted like it wasn't a problem. Yeah. Like, there's so much smoke in the air, it can't be diluted, and it's awful for the young. What's hard to understand? Yeah, like, just don't go outside. Like, this was a lot more like doable. I still should not have been going on walks, I know, but I kept my walks very short. And the excuse I used in my head was it said unhealthy for what did it say? Sensitive groups. I'm like, I'm not a sensitive group. I don't have asthma. I probably still should. I just walked up to the store and back just to get some ingredients. Oh, yeah, I did walk up to the store yesterday. Went up to the store yesterday to get an onion and a lemon. That was my walk yesterday. I was like, where did I walk yesterday? I couldn't remember. If you have the expansion pack tier of NSO, we could battle on Block Fort. What the fuck is Block Fort? I do have an expansion pack of Nintendo, though. I also have the family. I only have one person on my family plan, so if anybody else wants to be on my family plan, I have 6 spots available. I asked my friend, and she gave me her email, and then she said, yeah, my subscription renews soon, and I think she forgot to give me, to tell me when her subscription renewed so I could put her on my plan before hers did, but I don't really know. And then whatever. I have 6. I'm just going to keep it because it's like, it doesn't really matter. I'll just keep it and have, it's like $20 more, and I can give other people the expansion pass if they want it. I don't give a shit. Things were pretty bad here last time, but it pales in comparison to over there. Sadly, our air quality here, yeah, I feel like even like bigger, like I know the worst place is LA, right? That's like has like smog all the time. Well, the worst place I think globally is like China. I'm almost positive like Hong Kong or areas around China that have like the worst smog levels, and like air quality is just atrocious. I think it's gotten slightly better since I was a child, but not like I think it was like really bad back then, and like and then people were like, wait, we can't fucking live if we keep on doing this shit. Oh, Battle Track. Okay. You had a family plan and you never told me. Yeah, I've had a family plan since like December. And I haven't told anybody because like the initial like other three people I was going to have on my family plan. I was going to have like 5 people, but one of them was Lauren. She doesn't even have her Switch anymore. She gave her Switch to her old roommate when she moved. So that didn't need to be it. The other guy that I was going to do, yeah, I don't even need to get into that. And then my friend, I think she forgot. But I'm pretty sure if she joined on, even if she bought NSO, if she joined on to mine, it would like refund her like prorate, like, because I think it did that for me when I bought the family plan after it already renewed my old one. Yeah, no, it's not. And if people actually chip in, it's only $10 a person. I just don't give a shit if you chipped in or not. You could chip in as much as you were able to for a year. I don't care. I'll pay the flat rate because it's really not that much worse than for the full year of expansion anyway. And then you can add other people. And then like, why not? The more the merrier. And I can play online with people. Look what you did, Kyle. Geo has been dying here. Dying. Yeah, I have it. And I have Smash. I would actually like to play some Smash Online off stream, probably, because I have Lauren left when she bought the OLED Switch. However, when she left, she let me keep the OLED dock, and I gave her the old dock for mine. So I have an OLED dock, and it has an Ethernet port, and so I could actually play online with a really good connection without having to use this. I was gonna say without having to use this, and I pulled up. I actually have the dongle connected to the one back here, so either way, I could play it on stream actually probably really well because we have fucking fiber here now, baby. Let's go. Do we want to play 8 Deluxe? Ooh, actually, because I have NSO, playing 64 on stream would be. I've never played 64 Mario Kart 64 on the online yet with NSO. And I haven't played Mario Kart 64 in a minute. I'm bad at 64. I am not good at 64. I'm good at Mario Kart 8 because they add like all the drifting. They made it like Mario Kart 64 is a different beast. I do have a better connection too if you ever want to play. Oh, fuck yes. Let's go. Let's get some actual, we can get some fucking Switch gaming in here. Maybe I'll have to make an actual community day or something on weekends. I haven't done something like that in a minute, but at least once a month, maybe I would try to sneak in and do some Smash arenas. Exclamation point arena in the chat. Oh, we got, anytime you get a Green Hill Zone in here. Let's go. I love Green Hill Zone. It's good stuff. What other clips have we had recently? Oh, Schedule. Yeah, that's a good one too. On the Road Again. I gotta say, Bofiab, that clip you had of the On the Road Again was wonderful. It gave me a good chuckle the next day when I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, that was because the timing, the ending of it, it cuts off. I'll play that one too. That's a good one. I'll pop that bad boy open here. I'll shove it over here. I'll take a look. Road again. Hold on. I want to actually get it up. That's what. Never mind. I'll just mute this time, and then we can see more professional. Oh, I didn't actually do the full screen. All right. On the road again. I can't wait to jerk off on the road again. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. There most certainly is. There most certainly is. That's a great clip though. I can't wait to jerk off on the road again. And then he's just like, there's something wrong with me. Yeah. There most certainly is, sir. There most certainly is. That's a good one. I can't wait to jerk off on the road again. I did. And I mean, no, I didn't. I never touched myself. We also have the oh my gosh. You know what? This actually opens up. I didn't even think about like you know what? You know what I want to do? Am I doing anything this Saturday? If I have the energy after going to a show on Friday, this Saturday I would like to maybe we'll do like a community game day of like Switch. Like everyone's playing Switch 2. I only have a Switch 1, so I could play. You know what? Another game I want to play through again because I kind of was disappointed with my first playthrough of the game because I took such a long break before finishing it, and then I kind of forgot everything leading up to the end. It's Fire Emblem Three Houses, so I want to do another run through of that. Maybe I could do that. I think I started one for on stream at some point, but I never finished it, so maybe we could just finish that one. The OG Mario parties are amazing. I had low expectations of them, but they were a lot of fun with friends. Okay, so I think that we're kind of coming together with the idea. Maybe not. It might not be this weekend because I am doing this week. I have a lot going on. I'm going out to lunch with some family tomorrow. Wednesday is like the day where I think I'm gonna do, like I said, a music stream. That would be a very short, probably hour-ish to 2 hour stream, depending on how I like how long I want to play music that day. And kind of what my setup is and everything. Thursday, obviously I won't be streaming because I have a show. I'll be performing. Friday night, I'm gonna be going out. So yeah, I might not have a lot of energy come Saturday. So we might kind of take Saturday. I might take Saturday and Sunday as more like me days, and not do a stream this weekend, but maybe sometime. I think maybe next Friday or Saturday we could do that. That'd be kind of fun. I think that would be a fun little thing to do. Pro tip: in your Switch's internet settings, change the MTU from 1400 as that's the MTU most. Oh, okay. Old style Kaiwell clip. I feel like this is my take off it. This is my take on things. Is that recently streams have been feeling more like old Kaiwell. They've been feeling more like classic Kaiwell kind of antics. I don't know. I've been feeling more like in the zone when I'm streaming. I've been feeling more like let's go. I'm like having a good time. I think I'd have to admit that that there were some streams in the last couple of in like the last few years where I wasn't all there. I wasn't fully like into the stream or into doing it the same way. I didn't have the same amount of energy, the same fervor and motivation I feel like as I'm having now. Clips reminded me that I got a Twitch notification from 12 days ago that my clip had reached the top of the Kaiwell clip with a whopping 7 views. 7. I mean, you're getting up there, Brofiab. It does show that on my thing too because I don't stream often enough when I go to my Twitch page. Actually, right now the top clipper is panicked because of his schedule, I believe. Clip. Oh yeah, that's way better. I hope I actually muted during that time. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Did I say? I think I went through everything. I'm like the last time I streamed, I'm pretty sure it was Thursday or Friday. I think it was Friday when we streamed. A lot of the old Creamy clips are up there in views, and I did a good chunk of them. Yeah. My time. Yeah, there's a lot of the Creamy clips are you. I'm trying to think other clips. Oh, excuse me. I try to go back and clip moments that I find funny here and there. My time to head out. I'll keep a lookout for the upcoming weekends then. Yes, Gio, I'll definitely post about them in Discord. If I'm planning out to do like a day where we're gonna do community games, it'll be announced on Discord, and it would be for the Switch. I think I'd just do any Switch games that I haven't played in a while. Because thinking about the fact I had NSO and all those games that are available, also Seth is saying we also have GoldenEye, which I fucking cannot play that game anymore, but I would love to try it on stream and see how frustrated I get. I'd love to get I don't know. Like I think sometimes the place, the game store up near me gets some of them in stock, and I'd like to get one. Would be a Nintendo 64 um, for Switch controller. Because I am one of those people that likes that kind, like having an N64 controller to play as if I'm actually playing on it. But I know that they're like hard. They're actually pretty cheap though. Actually, I thought they were way more expensive. Are they actually in stock right now? That's interesting. Huh. Thanks for coming by, Gio. Don't be a stranger. Yes, please stop by whenever you can. Whether you feel free to talk in the Discord, whatever's going on. I'm trying to be much more like active on Twitch, and I'm not trying to go like too ham and like go like overactive, because I feel like sometimes I do that. I'm trying to get out of my house and spend like a good amount of time doing like getting out and also coming on here and doing the thing. This week though, I just know is mostly it's a music thing for me. I am so pumped to be putting out new music on Friday, which I'm going out on Friday night, so I might I'm gonna be putting out music on Friday. We might have like an album listening stream on Friday. I don't know. We'll see. Before I go to the show, and then yeah, I think I'm gonna be taking a break here really shortly. Get up, do a little stretchy poo. I think I've been drinking a lot of water today. I also had coffee. I had a cappuccino. And I had tea, and I've been drinking a fuck ton of water, so your boy might have to be using the bathroom here soon. And then we'll come back, we'll chat. We might just do a little bit more chatting and then wrap things up. Really had no expectations of what to do or where to go with this stream. However, I also have games, and I like to play games, and we have a fuck ton of games. So I might play a game today, because realistically, I've got shit to do for the rest of the day. I've got leftovers for dinner. I don't have to cook any dinner. I mean, like, I have stuff I want to do for like music stuff, but like I also know that like if I don't even finish like importing all of my tracks and like being able to like learn how to play the songs live, I'm still gonna have at least I can still play for an hour and a half easy. Like for people that like I know I'm gonna be making music. It's just like I got music in the back burner. Worst comes to worst, I just start playing some of my songs off my laptop without playing anything live. It's just it's just my music anyway. Run around to Mario Kart 64 and shoot your shot. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if I want to play any online games today, though. My Switch should be charged now, and it's just out in the other room. I think the only thing I'd have to do is plug in the Switch, because I have the power cord right here. So that would be a thing. But I also have like a bunch of games on my computer, and I've been like really for some reason I've been wanting to play PC games. And I don't know. I don't think I haven't checked if I need updates for Stardew stuff. Also, I've never played web fishing still either. That's crazy. What other games do I have in here that are like chill? I was gonna say, what other games do I have that are chill? And the first game I saw was Cuphead, and I'm like, nope, not chill. Doom also not chill. I haven't played Hades. Have I played Hades since I've been on this computer? I bet Hades would be so much better on this computer. Ooh, that's an interesting thought. I haven't played Hades since May 8th of 2024. It's been over a year since I played Hades. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. You know, this is kind of the one that's like that would be hitting me the most, is playing the new demo for the game from Yacht Club Games, Mina the Hollower. I saw that the other day. That was what I was kind of thinking of doing the other day. Also be fun. It might be fun eventually, like sometime, to go back to Rain World. I never played more of that. Ooh, Slime Rancher. Slime Rancher. I've never played Slime Rancher before. Anybody in chat played Slime Rancher? Would that be Does that sound like something I like? Because I've never played it before, so we could start a whole new game of it. I think I could. I think that might be fun. Because like I've played a lot of Stardew, but also every time I want to play Stardew, I always have to check if there's mod updates. And I like trying to do that before stream. I have updated Stardew on stream before. I'm trying to think of what other games I have in here that I could play. There's also Dave the Diver that I've been eyeballing. Every time I'm streaming, I'm kind of like, Dave the Diver though? I'm like, Dave the Diver though? Like it's between, at this point in my head, I'm either gonna play Slime Rancher or I'm gonna play Dave the Diver. Remember watching Meg play it ages ago? It seemed fun once you get a rhythm. Okay, Slime Rancher. I don't know if it is or not. I have it on Steam. I've apparently bought it. I honestly have looked through my Steam library sometimes and I go, when did I buy these games? Apparently I bought Inscription. I never fucking remember. I don't remember. I don't think Slime Rancher. I actually have no idea. I know next to nothing about Slime Rancher because I've never played it before. It looks like it is single player. No, it is just one player. It's like a cozy game, just sit there and kind of do your thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. You said like music. It was maybe a music thing. What game is that? Is it a demo or is it It says a short game. Maybe it's like a free release or something. I am going to take a break though. So you can type that in chat, and I will see it when I get back, or I might see it before I leave if I don't leave fast enough, because that's normally what I do when I'm going to take a break, because I say I'm going to take a break, but then I never actually leave the fucking thing. I know I muted myself. I did it on purpose. I'm back, and I brought a little. I'm probably not gonna keep this. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this back here or not. But this is. I actually built this the other day. This is a Lego set, and it's like it's actually really one of the like a cool one because it has so much movable stuff. So like I can actually like, turn it and like make it look like the piranha plant like is like a old school Mario vibes or whatever. The leaves flex and everything, the stem, and then you have like these little coins that you can drop into it too. Like I got a little Mario coin here. Goes in here. It's actually a really cool set. I'm very how much articulation they have on these kind of things like these days with the new Lego sets is kind of cool. I think I am gonna kind of just keep this. Oh shit! I almost just ripped him. I almost just ripped the whole piranha right out of here. This is just a normal piranha plant. It's not a PD. You can sit next to the Switch for right now. That's not too bad. All right, I'm gonna full screen. I think we're gonna chat for a little while longer, but then I think I'm gonna try. I might try Slime Rancher today. Let's see kind of like where things go with that. I have no idea. It could go any like it could be a fun game. Like as long as we can get like a solid hour or two out of that game, I feel like that'd be fun. Oh, but you also had, I forgot, both of you have had a recommendation. See, this is why I needed to have it happen before or after I left or when I came back. It's called The New Flesh, very atmospheric and surreal, and it features from Redbox, yes, inspired by their upcoming album, in fact, and it was fun to walk around in it for an hour or so. Is it on Steam? Let me see. I'm gonna search it on Steam. Oh yes, it is. The New Flesh. Okay. Ooh, I like the idea of a game that we can just throw together on here. The New Flesh has been added to your account. And then maybe after, I mean, honestly, that might be good enough to if it's an hour. It's like a full experience in an hour. It was very small too. Thank gosh. Like the complete experience. I mean, is in an hour. I think I said full experience and then complete. I think those are like essentially the same thing. But I'd like to do that. That'd be fun. I like trying out new games and demos and stuff too. There's like always a lot of that stuff. There's like a lot of new games on the horizon and stuff coming out. That's always fun to look into. I remember we played that demo for the game Death Trash, and ever since I've really wanted to. I think they came out with the full version of the game, and I wanted to check it out. Yeah, I still have that right here. I have so many games though that I like need to. I have like this back catalog of games that is just so massive that I could never. I feel like right now I don't. Buying games is not what I need to do unless it's like a really unique new game, like indie game. Like I don't know. There's a few games I would buy because I know I would play them immediately if I bought them. Animal Well is one of those games. I want to play that game so bad, but it has not been on it's been on sale a few times, but it's one of those games that it's new enough that like the sales aren't ever like, oh. And there's a couple of them. Nine Souls is another one that I really want to try out. Balatro. That one's actually like Balatro's like reasonably priced regardless. Like $15 is not bad. Yeah, I know I have a lot of stuff in my backlog. I still haven't finished God of War 2018. I'm working through that. It's longer if you want to hunt for every secret at about an hour without. Okay, I am a secret guy. I like to hunt the secrets. So we'll see where things go with that. That might be a thing we do here. I'm trying to think if maybe I want to put games on this monitor that's right in front of me. Like, would it be better if I was staring at a computer like this and like playing a game, or is it better if I'm looking off to the side? I like looking off to the side more. And also, though, if I'm talking like this, then it goes right into the mic, but then you can't see my face as much. It's such a fucking steal for the price. Everybody who plays Balatro says it's such a great game. It's such a good, and like honestly, $15 seems so reasonable. It seems so reasonable. Honestly, the next time I have an expendable $15 that like isn't spoken for, it might have to go to that game because I've been putting. I want to say I've been putting off buying Balatro because I know it's gonna hook me because it's a roguelite with poker shit, and like I love roguelites and I love poker type games. Like Are you kidding me? Like I like blackjack and stuff like that too. Like anything that has to deal with like I love cards. I have a deck of cards just to shuffle at my house because I'm a fucking weirdo. Realistically, especially with backlogs and a service like Game Pass Ultimate for $20 a month, which for what you get is a steal. We could play games for like $50. That's actually fair. I think I would actually, if I was gonna get any game like thing, it would be Game Pass, not the what's it called? PlayStation one. Because PlayStation, it doesn't have as many games, and the Game Pass is Ultimate the one that is for PC and Xbox, and I have both, so I could just why wouldn't I get that? I think that so like I think that would be definitely worth it. And you can find, if you find a deal on like a year for the Game Pass Ultimate, that's like the best deal in gaming for like having like all the games. Because I just built a new PC and I have cloud gaming if you don't have the best hardware. Oh, that's true too. I forget that like streaming games from like a computer that can actually just pay the full $20. That's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad for like the amount of games that you have access to. I mean, like I feel like what's PlayStation Premium? Because isn't it PlayStation Essential? There's like 3 different tiers of and I think Premium or Platinum or whatever is like the biggest one, and I think it's like $180 now. PlayStation Plus tiers. Hundreds of games to download, but none that are even worth playing. Save up to 33% on select 12-month PlayStation Plus plans. That's the only time it would be worth it, is if like you had I just have a backlog of actual physical games too. So the premium, see the available membership plans. What is premium usually? So usually it's 160. Jeez, right now it's 107 for a full year. That's actually, for what it is, extra is like worth it, I feel like, even if it was just a little. But wait, extra's only 25% off. So for $6 extra, you're getting the whole premium. So like, why wouldn't you just do that right now? That, like, if someone was gonna buy it right now, that would be the time to buy it. For 33% off. That's actually that's a pretty good deal for PlayStation Plus. Then if you were doing, so it'd be more money to do the full thing for Game Pass Ultimate, but Game Pass Ultimate, you have it on PC and Xbox. And honestly, you have access to better games. And some of the games are like new releases that come out like the same day on like on PC Game Pass, like on Game Pass. I've seen that. Like a lot of newer games come out same day. So like you have access to like brand new $60, $70 games, and you're only paying $20 a month, and you can play like a bunch of games. You can play. I think it's way worth, even if you're paying $240 a year. Like I think like that's kind of like, if you divide that by, I mean, games are $70 now. So let's divide that by 70. If you play through more than 3.5 games, like what does that even mean? This is 3.428, so 3.43. If we were rounding to the nearest hundredths place. So I think we would do 3.43. We could technically, I think most people, if it didn't reach 3.5, would round down to 3. I would like to round up, but like, I don't know. It's more like 3.5 would be the round if I was gonna round up. So but what's half of a game? And are you like, so if in a year you played more than 3 games, you got your money's worth, it seems. Right? You got your money's worth of Game Pass. You also get an EA Play membership with PC. Okay. Essential, Extra, and Premium. Okay. I can never remember what the middle tier was. I just remembered they had Essential, which is like the bullshit tier, which it doesn't even come with any games like other than the 2. I think it's 2 PS5 games and 1 PS4 game now, and they might not even have the PS4 games as much anymore. I can't remember. And I think the PS4 game is also usually available on PS5. I don't know though. Sometimes it might be exclusive. I have no fucking idea. I stopped paying attention when I stopped having PS Plus. I didn't refill my water bottle, did I? I don't get it. I did not see the Microsoft. Wasn't that last night that they had their press conference or whatever? I didn't realize that they announced anything like that. I knew that they were having a press conference yesterday. I heard about that because I somehow stumbled upon watching. Oh, how really that soon? Oh shit! Actually, let me look that up. That's gonna be something fun to talk about. Let me see. I did not know. Oh yeah! Wow. Okay, there's a couple here. We got. I like. They normally give right here. Microsoft dives into the handheld gaming PC wars with the Asus ROG Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally? That's what it's called? So is it like something, is it something like the PlayStation Portal? Or is it actually like a completely standalone thing? It's finally taking its shot for handheld gaming. During Summer Game Fest on June 8th, I watched the Game Fest kind of thing, but I didn't even see that. The company debuted the console with a flashy trailer, a floating block of ice forming into the handheld before the Xbox logo cracks through and the system comes to life. Not just one, but two. The ROG Xbox Ally and its more powerful variation, the ROG Xbox Ally X, of course. Essentially a set of hab controllers comically strapped to a widescreen. They're like, have they seen the PlayStation Portal? That's kind of what that looks like too. But it's like actually the screen. Like I've played with the PlayStation Portal. It's actually very nice for $200 too. It's been a long wait for a true Xbox handheld. While competitors like Nintendo, Sony, and Valve have already established handheld or hybrid consoles in some form, Microsoft has been slower to commit to gaming on the go. Blah 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 blah. Bloody bloobly bloob. So is it actually separate? Major games with the Switch 2. With my hands, the controls felt like Xbox. The gameplay was clearer. Can you see? I don't see. Yeah, it doesn't say if it's all here, but I'm gonna look up if there's a trailer. I'll see if there's one on YouTube, and I'll watch it. Xbox Ally X. Oh my gosh. The first Xbox, of course, if LTT had a fucking. Is there? Okay, here's the. Oh, inside ROG. Oh, behind the scenes features from Xbox. There's like a full-on fucking video here.
For the first time, a player is going to be able to hold the power of the Xbox experience in their hand and take it with them anywhere they want to go.
This is a breakthrough moment for Xbox.
It's a ruthlessly player-first, game-first Xbox experience.
The familiarity makes a huge difference. It just
with
feels
Asus,
like you
from what I
are
understand,
home.
completely.
It's all about putting gaming front.
I'm gonna watch this video
we
about
want
it.
to make this feel like it's a device.
Hey, Maldad, what's up?
Player.
Sorry I didn't have
That's
chat
our
popped
goal.
up there. Pop in and say hi real quick
Welcome
before I go to
to
work.
Xbox
I hope you're
Hour.
doing well. I saw on Discord you were going through some stuff. I think it was over the weekend. Maybe it was like Friday or something. I hope you're doing better. I'm wishing you the best.
So in
Sending all the
partnership with
positive
Asus,
energy
we're
and
gonna be releasing
vibes.
two devices,
Having,
the Xbox Ally
hope you're
and
having
Xbox Ally
before I go to
X.
work. Hope
And the
you're
first thing
having
you're
and
gonna
shall
notice about
continue
these
to
devices
have
is
an
it's music.
orgasmic stream. It's
For
quite.
me, it's
I've been
like
having an
on the
orgasmic
Xbox.
day,
It
but the
goes
stream has
back
been
to the
good
Xbox
too.
game controller. People
Okay.
have muscle memory, the shape, the way it fits in your hands, the
I was just talking
asymmetrical
about this with my
thumbsticks, the
roommate, actually.
ABXY. And imagine just pulling that apart.
I
and
can't.
dropping
I don't
in
know if I want
full
to.
color, rich
Ooh.
display to put the game right into your hands.
That's where this project started, bringing the Xbox experience into a
Sean
handheld
Yen,
category.
my
The color of the buttons,
thing is.
that familiar ergonomic
Ugh.
gamepad feel, the ability to have impulse triggers, right?
We have that precision Xbox controller experience, the rumble feedback and the haptics that just feels so natural.
You pick
So
it up, it
natural.
looks like an Xbox, it feels like an Xbox, it plays like an Xbox.
Really look.
I
It looks
love
just like
the
an
screen. The
Xbox.
screen is absolutely gorgeous.
It's a giant
We thought
brick.
about the brightness that you
Doesn't
needed
look like
on
an
the
Xbox.
panel.
Looks like
Can
an
it
Xbox controller, but it doesn't look like.
120
Oh, it's pretty
hertz
thick
refresh
actually.
rate and VRR.
It was so important to us that the experience from both the hardware and software side feel like an Xbox device from the moment you turn it on.
That's what people love about consoles. Press the power button and play. No configuration necessary.
Yeah.
I just want to play games.
Yeah.
So let's take them to games. Let's take them straight to Xbox. Let's take them straight into what they want to do. You know that amazing moment when the Nexus comes up on the screen and you know you're about to have a fun time? Let's bring that
don't.
to handheld.
Everything's coming together across the silicon, across the
Nice beard.
hardware, across the operating system to really deliver that Xbox first experience that players have been asking for. The full gameplay experience that you expect on a PC or a console, it's now available in your hands. The Xbox Ally is designed to be your great portable gaming companion, allowing you to bring your entire library of games with you on the go.
It's just a super flexible device. It's going to give me a great balance in terms of the battery life and the performance. It also has fantastic cloud playing experiences built into it.
It gives you all of the performance that you seek for.
Hold on, what do we got here? 7-inch IPS 1080, 120 hertz. Okay, AMD Ryzen Z2A APU, 16 gigabytes of memory, 512 gigabytes of storage, 60 watt-hour battery. I think that's
AAA gaming,
the Ally
wonderful
X is gonna be
length
more
of battery
powerful, it
life,
says, right?
given the new efficient processor it has and large battery size.
If you've played a console, this is what you'd expect it to be.
Hour?
Use your Game Pass to get games, remote play to your console. It's a very familiar experience.
The Xbox Ally is great. The Xbox Ally X is the best handheld I've ever tried.
Xbox Ally X is really designed for the most demanding players who want a premium experience, including the highest resolutions, the highest fidelity, and the highest frame rates.
The Xbox Ally X is really for...
Oh, the AI Z2 Extreme with 24. Okay, that was to say, hopefully it has a terabyte. Oh, that's okay. All right, impulse triggers with haptics.
For someone that is seeking that next level of gaming.
This is your absolute behemoth. All the bells and whistles. You've maxed out your storage, the performance of the product and the chip.
My doctor did a full
Ryzen
med
AI
overhaul.
Z2 Extreme is
I
the
am so
absolute
like
best
that's really
in terms
tough.
of
Like changing
handheld
meds is like
processors
so
that
is
you
so
can have
fucking
today.
like going
The
through like the whole,
industry-leading
especially if it was
AI
entire,
engine
like the,
in your
every
handheld
medication
device.
was, like, changed.
Inconceivable even 3 years
okay,
ago.
briefly. Okay,
We
I'm
have
glad that you're doing
integrated
well
in
now
the power
after
of
the
AI
med, like, the med change.
experiences
That's good to hear.
in ways that haven't even been imagined.
That means for the players, that's easier to
Okay.
enjoy.
Okay, that's cool.
Easier
Hell
to
yes,
start, and having help. AI is a companion for players.
Think of all the use cases that would blend AI-based audio, AI-based gaming assisting functions, AI-based rendering capabilities.
We wanted to build a handheld that can play the latest AAA games. I'm super excited. We've done something really, really good together.
A perfect blend of performance, power efficiency, functionality, and amazingly, this is just the beginning.
Part 2. Part 2.
What do we call this? I call it the pizza box.
It was called the cardboard unit. Is what they sent us. This
That was
from
my
Asus.
nickname
This is
in
the
high school.
very
Cardboard
beginning
unit.
stages of what would become Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
When we started prototyping, there were a lot of naysayers.
Ooh, that would be
internally
fucked
saying
up.
that, hey,
Like,
look,
they did say stuff about AI, so it's like, wouldn't the whole point be that this is like they're saying the whole experience is Xbox? So wouldn't the whole point be that you could play Xbox games, like the games that you could play on your Xbox on this? They haven't said anything
Asus,
about
you don't have
that,
game
so that's-
content.
That is a good point. Like
we
what
went to
games are
Microsoft
available?
and say, hey, Microsoft,
Is it specific
is
games
there an
made for it,
opportunity
or are you
for
gonna be
us
able
to
to play
build a
games from
handheld
your
category
Xbox on this, like-
with Windows?
So we did actually get a functional build of Windows running on this, and you could play a game.
Oh yeah, we powered it on. I think I played Quake on it.
The handheld gaming community is absolutely one of the most enthusiastic community we've seen. They provided so much feedback with our first rendition of Ally.
We realized there are so many things that our community
because like the design
can
and like the
tell us that
hardware and everything is like one part of the equation, but if they don't have a lot of software, like games that are running, if it's able to run Windows and actually like have like Windows Game Store or something on it, maybe like that would open it up and just being able to run. But like I don't know, like people already have the Steam Deck available, right? And like that's been doing really well. They
We can do a
made an
better
OLED
job.
version. and
It came
everything.
down to the fact that these devices were not really truly gaming-oriented devices the way we think about consoles and Xbox.
Hey, let's have Microsoft come in and revamp the software on this, turn it into an Xbox without getting rid of everything that makes Windows great. Let's turn this into a console worthy of the name console, worthy of the name Xbox.
That was the moment where we said, wow.
That's when all the light bulbs started to go off.
So we decided to start a partnership with them and do something wholly unique for us as Xbox.
We have different yet very complementary capabilities. You have Asus making industry-leading hardware, and you take Xbox and you bring all of the experience we have in console
All
and
of
in
the
gaming
experience.
and bring that together into this portable device.
How do we start with this and add this to make it feel like a combination of Asus and Xbox working together?
I mean, this is exaggeration, but at the end of the day, you're doing some form of the flat fingers. You get a device like this, and that makes it just so much more comfortable to hold on to the entire time.
That opens up more access to your index fingers with your shoulder bumper, as well as those triggers at the back. It just feels more intuitive.
No one has ever seen this before, and this was a request from you as a kickoff for like a proof of concept. Like, what if we put an Xbox button on an Asus Ally?
You could imagine a world where that button on this device was the Xbox button that you see on an Xbox controller.
When we were talking to the designers at Asus, they were basically saying, well, our products, they're not round, they're angular chisels and angles. And so this is the new Xbox button shape.
To place the Xbox Nexus on the rhombus is such a beautiful
On the rhombus?
representation
I
of
just
the
like the words,
marriage
like,
of the
like, place the
precision, the
Xbox
robustness
Nexus
of
on the
Asus's
rhombus.
design and the power of Xbox.
Something that I think is really cool is we have a micro texture, which is that little Easter egg that starts to hint to the partnership between Asus and Xbox.
It is the best of Xbox. It is the best of Windows. Working with Asus and creating something specifically designed to help gamers have the experience that they have so long dreamt of.
Until now, the experience that you could have on the go was just not even remotely close to the experience that you could have playing games at home.
You look at this device in your hand and you're just blown away. How did we put this incredibly high-end console into a handheld?
I think once people hold it in their hands for the first time, they're going to be sold.
That's what I
Instant
say about
on, get right into your game. It feels like everything you wanted a handheld to be, but it wasn't quite getting there. This is it.
When you boot up your Xbox Ally, it's going to boot into the Xbox experience.
We're turning off the desktop and other processes to optimize for gaming. That lets you have all of this memory back that can go just towards your games.
I don't have to think about Windows. All I have to think about is my game and being focused on my game and how I'm going to get my highest score, how I'm going to be able to complete that level. Those are right there for me.
You're just one button press away from getting your game bar that allows you to access various functionalities, utilities, and settings.
Game Bar is going to bring all this fantastic utility there for you. You'll be able to, see the performance of the games. You'll be able to send messages to your friends.
Your most recently used games, connected
The
to a
things
Wi-Fi
that you've been able to
network, or
do
changing the volume.
for
If I
years.
wanted to bring some app
with a Game Bar.
experiences, thanks to the Game Bar, like Discord and stuff, I don't have to leave my gaming experience.
We've made it really fast, controller-friendly.
It's all there and meeting the
Yeah,
players'
no, both.
needs
Yeah, that's kind of
rather
like
than having-
so. Like a lot of what they're talking about, it just seems like they're talking about like we want to bring the experience of that we've had of playing games for a whole like 10, 15 years handheld. It's like people have been doing this for a while, like. And like also like the way that they talk about like the certain things, they act like it's very impressive when it's just basic handheld, like, oh, like we like like we tested with all of the handheld is like some handheld community to make sure it was the best. It's like, yeah, doesn't every company do that?
The players find
But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available. But what's so special about the Xbox Ally is that you can play all of the games that are available on Windows from whatever storefront or launcher that be. All of them are available for you on the go.
Does that include
You don't have to kick out to a bunch of different launchers. You go to one shared library and they're all there for you.
The real magic of Xbox Play Anywhere is the fact that I'm taking my progression, my achievements with me anywhere that I go.
That's your identity. That's your library.
That's your identity. Guys, forget about a social security number. You need your gamer tag from Xbox for your Microsoft accounts. That's your identity right there. You have to take with you. That's why it's got to be linked to your Xbox Ally. Otherwise, playing games on the go, that's insane. Yeah, like nobody's done that ever. Like not since the 80s or anything. We haven't been able to have, I mean, like not at this level obviously, but they're acting like the Steam Deck doesn't exist, like to be perfectly honest.
It's the community that you have anywhere you are, not where the device is. Xbox is about you.
Not. I want to play that. I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Xbox is everywhere.
Wait, can we do that again?
You are. Not where the device is.
I want to rewatch this guy.
Xbox is about you.
Not, I want to play that, I need to go over there. No, I want to play the game I want to play. Like anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
Here
Xbox
it is.
is everywhere. Whether you
What game do you want to play? Here it is. I want to play that. I want to have to go over there to play that game. I want it anywhere. What game do you want to play? Here it is.
On your neck, fantastic.
Stone Man Chronicles, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome on into the stream. Hope you're having a good Monday. We're here. I'm watching this video on YouTube about the YouTube Ally? No, the Xbox ROG Ally. Seth mentioned that Microsoft had a handheld. I had not seen anything about it, and so now I'm watching this video and being a classic Twitch streamer. Hope you're having a good. Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. My name's Kai Will, and I'm gonna be here for a minute doing things. I'm gonna play a game after this, probably. Honestly, a little game that Brofiab. The Switch opened up this door for everyone. That's the thing too. It's like the Switch was like you know. It kind of like a lot of oh, okay, welcome on in. Just me, the Fenor. This is my alt. Well, welcome on in on your alt. Hope you're having a good Monday. I almost forgot what day of the week it is because I normally don't stream on this day.
Play locally on your
this
device or you play in the cloud. It should be a unified experience.
Being able to unlock people from a single device is magic.
It's going to be faster to fun. There's going to be more ways to play, and you are going to be blown away with the size and scale of access that you have to your content and library.
You know, one thing that is true is how much play is important to who we are as humans. And when you hold that in your hand and you can take it with you everywhere, I think there's just something beautiful about that we all need. That's what Ally brings to Xbox players.
You know, like when you can like play, you can bring it anywhere, but you can only there's like, you know, basketballs, footballs, frisbees, yo-yos, none of those things are played like a deck of cards. That's not you can't play any games with a deck of cards. Even solo, you like there's no solitary games that you can play with a deck of cards. Like just bringing them was with you. You can't bring a deck of cards anywhere. If you buy a deck of cards, it has to stay at home. You can't bring it anywhere with you. That's like that stays at home for your home, right? House of Cards. Holiday 2023. Okay, wait. What's in the fine print here? All right, hold on. We gotta read the fine print. Please go away here. Can I get rid of the thing here? Select games available to download and play natively offline. Internet connection required. Download and play on the go only supports PC titles and Xbox Play Anywhere titles. See xbox.com/XPA for more information. Xbox Cloud Gaming Beta requires Game Pass, Ultimate subscription, and supported device both sold separately. Game catalog varies. See Cloud Gaming. Okay, yeah. So xbox.com/XPA. Let's see what they have here. And I'm going to switch back to this, and then we're gonna do a thing. What have I been missing in here? I used to stream crafts on this channel. Now I just use it for lurking. That's cool. I like this. It's a nice name for an account. Actually, I like that's a cool Twitch handle. I'm gonna put music on while I'm. Oh yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Ooh, my stum tum is doing a little growling here. I might have to get like a snack or something at some point here. I didn't realize how hungry I was. I ate like some left. Actually, that's probably why it's been almost 2. We've almost been streaming for 2 hours, so I'm gonna heat up some stroganoff probably before we game here. I'll probably do that. I actually do need to use that. I'm gonna have to take another break before we game. Unfortunately, I don't want to have to take 2 breaks back to back, but. Switch popularized it, but it was far from the first. There were already game-focused tablets and smartphones before its release. Yeah, like, the form factor, I feel like, is, like, something that was the Switch did a very good job with, like, it kind of sealed the deal on that. And I think the Switch Lite is actually very good as well from the people I know who have used the Switch Lite. And then the Steam Deck kind of took it, but yeah, there's been other ones, and like I've seen there were like controllers that they made where you just like plopped your phone into essentially what looked like an Xbox controller, and then you could use your Android phone or iPhone, you know, to play games like handheld stuff. So stuff that like you could, but some of those, like I've seen ones that even connected with like Bluetooth and stuff. That's kind of interesting. I've been considering a Steam Deck, to be honest, being primarily a PC gamer. Everybody I know who is a PC, like a hardcore PC gamer that has the Steam Deck loves the Steam Deck. Like and even people who aren't hardcore PC, like they still think it's a great thing, even if they don't use it that often. They're like, it's still a great, you know, piece of tech and like fun. It's like good to have around. I've heard very, very good things about it. It's just, I just built, like, I'm not more of a, I feel like I've just realized I'm not as much of a handheld guy as I used to be. I like to play things on screens or sitting like at my PC. Yeah, so the Steam OS is a Linux-based distro that it runs on. So that's why actually a lot of the games on Steam are being able to run on more like Linux distros and stuff. If you're on Steam, like a lot of games will run natively now. It's kind of cool. Good to see Linux. Yeah, it really is. It's nice. Like I said, more Steam games have that option available. So I'm gonna take another quick break because I want to go fill up my water bottle, as it's actually kind of getting low now, and I probably need to use the bathroom because I didn't use the bathroom on the last break that we had because I was like, I probably could go ahead and not do that, but I was wrong. And then we will come back. I'm gonna. And we will play The New Flesh, and that'll probably round out the stream because it's like if it's an hour or so without the extras, we probably won't go for the extras. Who knows though? I don't know. I never know these days with me. But I'm gonna leave you on the be right back screen, and I will actually be right back, like just so quickly that you. have returned. I heated up a whole fucking ass bowl of this stroganoff. I've muted myself when I was trying to do that. I'm gonna eat food. We'll chat for a little bit longer, and then we'll play this game. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, have I been? I missed a lot. Oh my god, I have actually. Let me catch up on chat real quick while I'm eating. I'm gonna take my time here. Once Windows 10 reaches end of life, I'm putting Linux on my machine. Hell yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I built this PC with the intention of being able to boot it off of on a Linux as well, and I've run Linux Mint on my old desktop now, actually out in the other room. I haven't booted that back up since I got home from vacation. I don't have a use to use it right now. Like I don't have any use for it right now is what I should have said. So I'm just currently just keeping it off. Do you know what distro you want to use? That's a good question. I love distro hunting for shit, honestly. It was the most fun process when I first looked into Linux stuff. Look on the switch to Linux, like all things in life. Yeah, that's very fair. I enjoy the pros of doing it, and honestly, when you switch to Mint, it's not that much different from Windows, and like the way that they have, you're able to like. I do like I enjoy being able to do stuff on the command line easier though. That's helped a lot. Just learning that stuff. Haven't used it in a long time, so I'm not sure what the best distros are. I think Ubuntu and Mint have kind of got to go above the years with something with an Ubuntu or Debian base. Yeah, if you want to bounce potential distro choice software, let me know. There's so many. Crunchbang, and it was based on Arch, very DIY. It was completely keyboard-based, no mouse. Not in active development anymore, sadly. Yeah, I think I've heard of that one in like it was some sort of talk at like a convention, and somebody was talking about like strange or like lesser known distros. I can't remember. Okay. Yeah, the NVIDIA driver support, and that's why I actually got an AMD graphics card. And actually, my entire computer is AMD, mostly so that if I ever want to have it install on this, it's Linux. It's not. It'll be a lot. It should be a lot easier. I remember hearing about that. Spiritual successors to Crunchbang, like lightweight and minimal GUI. I think I like that too, because a lot of the stuff I run on is older older hardware. This isn't the case for this on this computer. I want something like Ubuntu. Try Kubuntu. It's essentially unvarying, but instead of GNOME desktop, it uses KDE Plasma. If you want lightweight and minimal GUI, that's a bit more difficult. Arch, I know, is fully customized. I've heard, isn't Arch like the one that's like, it's super like not user friendly though, like for newer users, I feel like. So I guess if you have an experience, if you're okay with tinkering, you might like Void, my distro of choice. I did not know there's a distro called Void, and I love that for personal reasons. It's a much smaller distro in community, so you won't get all the niceties of the big ones, but it doesn't configure more than what you want. Everything is up to you besides default set. Okay. All right, Stone Man, or Fenord, whatever, however you'd like to go by. Said gotta bounce for work. Hope you all have a groovy day. I love the use of the word groovy there. That's awesome. That's a great word. Not enough people use groovy these days. We need to be groovy. Let's bring groovy back. I'm feeling groovy, baby. I don't think I'm gonna eat all of this right now. Maybe munch on it more as we're playing the game. Thanks for swinging by. Hell yeah. Arch install used to be super hard. Okay, that's I think what I heard of was the install was like the hard part. Splair blank SSD dual boot. That's the goal. I don't have a spare one, but I'll have spare slots, obviously. I built this to be upgradable, basically. To whatever I want in my future. It has like the case has room for like so many different hard drive things. I did a pretty good job with this one. I'm really happy with my build. Over here, I have a spare HDD. Actually, I have more of those than SSDs at this point in my life. All right. However, I think I'm gonna start playing the game. So I think I'm gonna turn the music here. We're gonna go a little muty poo on that, and oh, actually, I probably want to change the category. Monday streaming because I'm a grown man and I can. I mean, I'm not lying. I am a grown man and I can. I can do whatever I want. The new flesh. It has no. I like how it has no like actual thumbnail here on the Twitchverse. That's fine though. At least as long as our game is actually in the right category. And we're gonna push play. Oh, it pulled it up on the other monitor. Hopefully I can move it over to this one. Freshly Baked Games LLC. You guys can't see any of this because unfortunately it pulled it up in full screen and not a windowed mode. Is there a way? So it says full screen is done, but then there might not be a way to do this not on this screen. It might have to be. I might have to put OBS over here. That's fine. That's not normally how I do it, but if it's gonna be weird. I might have. I think there's probably a way to do it in the in Steam settings. I think that's how you normally do it. Like it's like here, and if I go properties. There's usually something about how you can do it there, but I'm not gonna bother. If it's not that long of a game, I'll just manage by doing it this way. The only other thing I need to get over here is my chat. It's actually not that bad of a thing to do. We could easily do this. Now let's make sure that you guys can see everything. So I'm gonna go here. Let's not show that. We don't need a second screen. No, not webcam. I do want PC game, and I want it to be this, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Okay, looks like we got it going. Hold on, I got a tab out into here. Probably didn't actually have to tab out into it, but I want to make sure I have all of my stuff up. Okay, I think we got everything going here. I think we're going good. So, actually, I'm going to move this over here, I think, for now. Because, like, it's going to be easier for me to read chat if it's not behind my mic. My mic stands, like a little thing here. So, let's do that. And then I'll have, yeah, I'll just have it like this. This will be fine. This will be fine. I don't really need to see what I'm doing. Follow document. Let's see here. Never done a bare bones Arch install, but I have done Slackware in the past. Void also has a text-based installer, which is very to the point. I'm a lot faster with it than the GUI one today. Are super easy if you follow. Fedora is also a good distro. Actually, defaults to Kate as oh wow, people talking about the Linux stuff that I don't know about. So I don't really think there's many other options I'm gonna really need to change in here yet. It seems pretty fine. So we're just gonna play. We're playing the new Flesh. No idea what this is. I think it's mostly about the music though. So let me know if I need to, or maybe it's not about the music, just featuring music. I don't know. Let me turn it up a little bit. Let me know if I need to turn up the game volume or whatever. Oh wait, I just missed something that said on the screen. Oh, it went right into the game. Damn. Oh, this is cool. Oh, what's it? Look. Remote's on the couch. All right. Watch TV. Ooh, all right. That's pretty loud. Huh? What the hell, man? I can't even watch TV? I feel kind of hungry. All right, well, let's go eat something from the fridge then, maybe? Open the fridge. Smells foul. Something's gone bad. Do I want to close it, or yeah, I guess that my only option is to close the fridge. Somebody knocking on my door? Who's there? Get lost. A temporary and ineffective solution, but it gives me peace of mind. All right. I guess I have pizza. Oh, I can't eat this. Next time I'll buy a real pizza. Wait, why can't I eat that? That looks like pizza. Digital pizza. Should have put this in the fridge days ago. Days ago? Oh gosh, this guy doesn't look. A tape? Oh, somebody slipped a tape under the door. Mysterious VHS tape. Okay. Put it in my inventory. Can I put the VHS tape in the... Oh, insert. Ooh, insert. I like the word. Okay, can I look at the TV now? Remote. Oh my gosh. Ooh, time to eat more pasta. For the best quality picture, please adjust the tracking control on your VCR. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit, dude. That's cool. Wait, that door? No, it's not. Okay. This is the tape. We're just watching this. Now we're on the street. Who are you, man with the hat? Do you have the do you have the goods, sir? I recorded to VHS memories, lives. Bring them to me. What? Peepland. Oh, that's the first place we're going. Oh, we can run to Peepland. Restless and complicated. See. Need a vacation? See it all. Let's go see it all. Can I get in any of these rooms? Occupied. 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 Come in. Oh, this one actually. Oh, eject. Insert eject. Either one works for me. That whole sequence was done by someone who did some of the red. Oh, okay, that's cool. That was a really neat thing. Dancer VHS tape. Okay, so I have another VHS tape. Oh, they're not subtle about what's happening here, are they? Oh, why there's a skeleton now? That's not really whacking material for me, you know, fapping material, if you will. So this one says come in, but the door's closed, so it's really not come in. All right, run out of here. Ooh. Oh, this music is very vibey. Ooh, is there a... Can I open up the trash can? Ooh. Oh, we can't go that way. There was... Wait. There's like ghost shit here. But only if you're far away from it. Can I run on the side here? That's interesting. There's like ghost stuff. He said memories, there's 3. There's a side door? Can I go in here? No. Back alley. Back alley, use other doors. Is the music too loud? It feels like it's really loud. In my ears. It might not be as loud as the I'm just gonna turn it down on my end. I'm not seeing any. Okay. Oh, King Rat Pizza. There's gotta be something that has a name. Oh, what's this? Oh, Red Box. It was a red. It's an atom bomb added all one can afford. Album. Oh, so there's a little album. Yeah, just a tad. Okay. I'll go into the options menu and I will actually turn down the volume of the game to. I'm gonna put it at 75%. That's probably gonna be better, right? Just interact button like E or just like F or that's a zoom button. How do I interact? E? Hold on. Is there like a control thing here? Zoom, run, move left, move right, move left. Interact is left mouse button. So I've been clicking on stuff, but I thought that it only. Oh, I thought that if it was interactable, it was always going to say like look at or something, because every other thing had a prompt. So that was just me. I didn't realize that just because it didn't say I couldn't open the door, I could just go in there. I pinched the loaf that cured my head. Find the ball pit. Yeah, let me know about the music at the top of the game now. I turned it down in the game, and you guys saw that. Still sounds pretty loud. I could turn it down more if it can. Just let me know. There's probably something in the ball. Right here. Ball pit right here. I'm gonna comb this ball pit. Comb my ball. That's a natural thing. Everybody does it. If you don't comb your pubes, are you even really a man? That's really big one. Is there anything in the ball pit, or is it just am I just running around? Something on the wall over there, maybe. I'm rocking out. A painting titled "Go Outside Right Now." Go outside right now. Taxi. So there's nothing really in there? In the pizza? I went into the pizza. Oh wait, but there's stuff over here, right? Oh, there's another album, Blood Bagel. And then there's actual blood bagels on the table here. For sale? No, not for sale. I could not buy them. That's all that's in here? Is the song that's playing Blood Bagel? Is that what's happening in this game? I picked up another album. I already went to the Peep Show. That didn't. Okay, so hold on. I didn't try to interact with this door. No. I didn't try to interact with it. This one says please use other door. You said. All right. Well, I have like, hold on. There's a way to look at your collection? Oh wow, there's a lot in here. Oh, there's so many. Okay. So there's like a lot to find. Wait, someone's ringing a phone. Where's the phone ringing? Was it in there? Oh wait, this is open. This wasn't open before, I don't think. This feels new. Ah, another light. Oh, this is interesting. Find the garden. Yeah, listening to the music. The music is like I've heard you shared I think a Redbox track in chat before, and then because of that it came up a few other times just on YouTube after I listened to like one track by them. So and I like this kind of music. They have a very good. This is the song, I think. Was it? I think this is one of the songs you shared. That's one of the songs. I recognize that album art or that art. When I was listening to it, I remember seeing that. I think you shared one that had a different album art, but this was the second one that came up. That's all that's in here is just the one. Very interesting game. Ah, probably was. Okay. Because like that album art just seems super familiar. That's the only... I remember the green. I think that's in my head. I have Redbox being a weird name for the band because it was green in my head. So the phone is definitely ringing in here. Over here? Oh yeah, it's on the wall. Hello? Moshi Moshi. Oh. What could go wrong? Honestly, like this game has really cool visuals. I really enjoy the way that they like. Oh, this is probably just like a never-ending thing unless you pick up the phone and you go back to where you were. Makes sense. All right. There's a TV, but it's only showing up in the fuzziness of reality. So there was a taxi. So I went in here. There's that. Oh, this seems like something. It is something. Troll. Trolls and goblins. So that looks like there's something there. Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. This isn't. I don't feel like this was open before. I don't know, man. Maybe I just wasn't looking close enough the last time. I'm making the collection a little bit bigger here. What are we missing? 2, 5, 6, like 12 different songs, like 12 more songs. Okay. 12 more albums. It's not terrible. That doesn't actually let us out over here though. Records, songs. I feel like some of it, like this was, okay, that was Trolls and Goblins. We did that one. We've been in here. We've already found, I think, everything that was in here. I don't really know, unless there's other ones in the ball pit. But it seems unlikely, but also, who knows, man? I could be wrong. I've been wrong so many times. The pixel shader is hell on the bitrate, but I think it adds to the experience. Oh yeah, I have no idea what it looks like for you guys. On your end, it probably I really don't know. I mean, I think it looks gorgeous on my end, obviously, but it might if the bitrate isn't really probably looking crushed as fuck. It looks really very very pixelated on my end, so maybe it adds to more for you guys. I don't know, or maybe just the bitrate of the game in general because it is very crushy. I like it though; it just looks cool. It's aesthetic. Everybody like, oh, there we go. Found the other tape. Tree VHS tape. So like, I haven't found any other albums. It seems like there would be. There's 12 missing. I feel like there's one. Remember, added to the collection. So like, does the game end if you go to the guy with the 3 tapes? Do I want to like keep on looking for more albums before I go to the guy with the tapes? Because you said the tapes weren't really the objective of the game, so I could definitely keep on running around. This looks like something over here. Oh yeah, I already found the tape that was in here. This I found. There was nothing else in here. There was the UFO. Yeah, there was already a thing, something about playing by the rules was there. Tips are the first stage, but there are secrets you might not be able to do after giving them. Okay, I gotcha. All right. So I don't know if I've missed any secrets though. I don't know if it's worth it to keep on looking right now. I think there's probably a secret in the ball pit that I didn't find. I'm almost positive that it's probably like more like I should probably like be looking as I'm reading through this ball pit instead of just clicking. Maybe something will actually come up in the ball pit. This is really the only place. This song that plays in here is good as fuck. Oh, it says something about the ball pit in the song. I just don't see anything in this ball pit. I'm just going back and forth and like, I've been in here a couple of times. I don't see anything. Or like, do they hide a... I think it'd be like in one of these little patches. What is it? As I'm moving through, I don't see any, like album or record or anything in the ball pit. I feel like I've been through almost every area in this ball pit. Every it's like this. It's like if it's hidden like in the actual like in the tiles, that would be like really hard. I don't think it is. I think I'm just wasting my time, but that's fine. I like to waste time. What is time unless you waste it? Does it even exist if you don't waste time? Can I eat a bagel? No. That's fucking bullshit. Nothing in the vomit ball pit. Oh, that's vomit in there? Lovely. Well, I just wasted a bunch of time soaking myself in vomit. Nothing in the taxi. I already found a tape in the taxi. Unless the taxi can teleport. We already found something there. Secrets. I don't think secrets. Which makes me feel like I want to get up on there. Or into this house? I don't know. This seems like it could be a secret. It's not. Wait, is it? I've been in here. Yeah, that's there. Okay. There was another record here. We found a secret. We found a secret in here already. I wonder if there's more though. I wonder if this back door leads anywhere secret. Can I open the back door? We got the skeleton jams. This one says come in. Oh, it does open. Look at me being all smart and stuff. There's also cum tissues in here. I thought I clicked on that earlier and it didn't open, but I must have not, because otherwise it would have. I don't know when I'll find all of the secrets though. Like, I don't know when it will be time to move on. I've already found quite a few in here, so it feels like if we only have 10 more to find, right? Okay, I think we still have 11 or whatever. I don't know. might move on soon, regardless. I feel like I keep on seeing this and thinking it's gonna be something. Or I already did find the VHS there. It was something. I was right. Well, maybe there's something on the bottom of the light. I'm definitely gonna overdo this. I'm gonna overthink everything and spend too much time looking around for things that don't exist. We've already found. I think we've found quite a bit of the secrets in here, and like the stuff. There's nothing else probably in here. This says go outside immediately when you look at this. It seems very odd. Or go outside right now. A painting titled go outside right now. But when you go outside right now, there's nothing there. It's just it's titled. Very interesting that you can see different like kind of ghost stuff in the town. I wonder what that has if that has anything to do with finding other stuff. Wait, what the fuck? I thought I was about to run into the ditch, and I was like, no, I didn't. I'm surviving. Yeah, there was one right here. There was one in the garden that was called in the garden. There wasn't really much else in here, it didn't seem. Yeah, this was just a dead end with that one. I think I'm probably safe to move on at this point, because I don't really need to get everything, but I did find a lot of them. Unless I want to find everything on the first run. It feels like there should be a way to get up there. I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing out on something that would be up on that balcony, but I could be wrong. Also, look, there's a TV in here. Can I get in this one? Door? I just don't see there being anything else I can really do. I'm gonna turn him in. Don't be shy. Oh! Insert tape. Oh, I have to do it multiple times? Man, why is his tape gina like so pussy? His VC ussy. Oh, you're like reaching all the way in and everything. Oh god, what does that feel like, man? Oh. I've seen it all now. Have you seen all you need to see as well? Yeah, finally, perfection. Huh? Hello. Avian anomalies detected. Find. I will recalibrate. Deviant RGB feather delivered. So now it's finding birds? What? Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you on? Spooky cookie. Ooh, I like this music to start playing. This is actually locked now. Thirsty lizard pop. We're like family. Apply now. And as apply, see privacy agreement, electronic, little things. Keep looking down. So I'm supposed to find birds. It does have 3 birds in the bottom. Oh, whoa. This is like... What a trippy looking fucking, like, the art style is so interesting. This is such an interesting, like, thing. I like it a lot. That's cool as fuck. Where am I supposed to go? Sexy ladies want you to come inside. They sure do. Fucking life. Oh, this is just all the same. I guess I'm trying to find birds now, though? Where do you find birds? I'm on the ground. Can I jump? Ooh, can I run up these? Ooh, I can. Okay, cool. Oh, new area. Ooh, oh, a bird. Oh, that is a G pigeon. That's definitely Gideon Pigeon. His name's Gideon now. I just decided because it's a G. G sounds like G is always Gideon every time. That looks like, oh, that looks like we can go up in this little window now. Ooh. Oh, there's another cool. Room to breathe. Not find a pigeon. No bird in that. Okay, yeah, so like this built up some sand around here. They can go on sand mounds. A little higher up in the sky. Alright. Rat cow. Oh, hello, sir. Can I have your yeah? Can you just give that some visions and after? Oh, bye, sir. All right. I don't think he liked the fact that I was interrupting. Was he in the bathroom? Was I interrupting his poop? Oh, hey, there's a pigeon. It's bee pigeon. Oh yeah, we were collecting RGB pigeon. So I've collected the G pigeon and the B pigeon. Ooh, there's another AV added to collection. All right, we seem to be doing all right here. We're kind of cranking along. I'm feeling good about this. I'm also feeling good about our sponsors. This word from our sponsor. Holy shit! I just fell right the fuck. Can I get out here now? It looks like you could get up over there, but that's like not even in our jurisdiction. This is open now, though. The only pigeon I'm missing is our pigeon. This is like the area I haven't gone down. Would the beach have something different on it now because of the sand? Probably not. I can't know that that's true, so I'll go take a look. Norts? What's Norts? Whew. Is that a character from something? I feel like I have it. I feel like I'm very. Yeah, there's nothing else here. It's just the same thing. Okay. I figured it would be, but I had to take a look. Oh yeah, the dancing rats. Oh wait, there's hey! I found the other pigeon. Cool. It definitely seems like there's not a lot of. I didn't find a lot of other albums here, but I kind of think I'm probably ready to move on. I don't know how many different sections are going to be to the game. Oh wait, there's another thing up here. I have not gone through here. Oh. I am glad I didn't go forward yet because this is definitely a secret. It popped up with like an achievement and everything.
Again, with back against the wall.
Oh, I'm like so
Don't look down. Don't be afraid to fall. Lost and
that's
found,
a cool album.
and barely hanging on. Made a big sound, but you never had a reason.
Oh, Nort's the alien. Nort's Mr. Alien. That's his like real name. There's a lore behind this guy. Where did he come from? What's the lore? Why does he have a name? We're like family. Applying. Now. So I'm not seeing really. I'm going to keep on going around because his name is Neil. Oh. I see now. That makes sense. I don't think there's anything in here. I think that they just keep the door open after a little bit. Unless the name of this painting's changed. Sure hasn't. I'm just wasting so much time in that room. I think the only other way is this way. I've been in here. Oh, I haven't been in here since the. Or no, I was, but there wasn't anything new. It's just the same. Thought so. The thing isn't ringing again. Need a vacation? Need a vacation? Wait, that looks different. Oh! Stranded. Dude, this is cool as fuck. That was actually, this was a really cool little, that was cool. How did I miss this before? I don't know how I missed this before. I'm really glad I came back because I would have totally missed that. That was like one of the cooler things. Ooh, I wonder if there's another one of these doors is open in here. No, it's just the same thing. Oh, I got a Zora coming over here. What time is it? Oh god, it actually is getting close to her feeding time. I did not realize. When the fuck did I start streaming? I thought it was closer to 4:15 when I started streaming. I actually can't remember right now. Oh wait, is this open now? No, that's not open. So I think it was just that. All right, I'm just gonna go back to this guy now, maybe. No. I never know because like every time I feel like I'm gonna go. I'm gonna stop. I'm like, never mind. It seems like there's something cool to do here. Or not stop, but like continue the game. I'm like, oh yeah. This time maybe not though. I'm just gonna keep on going. I found you some birds. Transfer initiated. Zora's at my feet right now too, so seeing a cat on the screen is kind of interesting. Right. Transfer initiated. Are you prepared for compositing? I like how the no answer is nah. I'll say yeah. RGB unified. We cannot endure. I may be really stoned if I want to play this game again. That'd be like sick. I wasn't stoned enough this time. Whoa!
You know it's all been bought and sold. They started turning shit to gold.
Am I flying?
They found a way to make it
I'm still walking on.
Where to copy paste.
Where do I? How is why? How is this goes the point? So there's got to be a way to go. Right, so this stuff turned to like stone.
Why should I care? It happened long, long ago. I wouldn't know.
It's like rocking up and down, but I don't know where to go.
You know it happens all the time. They turn the water into wine. And now the ticket to success. Imitate the rest. Imitate the rest. Do whatever it takes.
It's raining blood. Oh my god, it's raining blood, guys. I just realized it's raining blood.
Was there ever a time when
you own nothing? Want to have it all? Just one low monthly price.
Isn't it to be just on love.
What sells? Oh my gosh, what's going on? Oh my god, there's so much blood rain. Oh my gosh, there's so much raining blood. No, can I go inside? Can I get inside here? Yeah, there's too much blood. There's too much blood. There's raining blood everywhere. Lord, let us decide for you. You eat it. You eat it. Don't think, bye. Can I go jerk off while it's raining blood outside? Is this open finally? Use other door. Is there another? Oh wait, this doesn't say use other door anymore. But it's not open, right? Oh, I think it's just the texture's glitched. Where am I supposed to go? There's like no areas to go. All the doors are locked. It's crazy. Does this door open up now? It just says no. Just tell me to go outside it. Wait, is this Lord, let us decide. Yeah, everything is just death. Is this how the game ends? Does it just end with raining blood? Oh my gosh. Everything's turned. Oh gosh, what's happening? Oh wait, what is this? Oh gosh. Oh, where am I? Oh my gosh. I'm in a different thing. Oh. Wait. Oh. I think I'm dying. Oh, yep. It looks like it's just fading. Your meat will rot. Made it to the end. So that's just, is that it? Is that how the game ends? Your meat will rot. That's it? If you don't, is there like a secret ending if you get everything? I love how you're walking around looking for something and the world is falling apart. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know if there was like sometimes in games when the world is falling. That's how Halo 3 ends and you have to drive a warthog around. The world's falling apart around. Well, that was fun. It was interesting. I should say it was interesting. Like that definitely was interesting. That is a word I would use to describe that game. Hold on a second. I'm gonna quit it out though. That was worth the time to put in. That was worth the experience there. Damn. Okay. Wow. It's 6:45. Yeah, I think that'll do it for the stream then. Honestly, I think that I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do for stream today. I really just wanted to get on for probably about 2 hours. Was like I think my original idea. I was like, I'll stream for 2 hours of chatting. Maybe we'll play a game. Who fucking knows? Maybe we'll go about 3 hours. And that's exactly what kind of happened. We did a lot of chatting. We played a little bit of that game. We played that game for a little bit. But did mostly chatting. And it was fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody who was here and chatted with me and had a good time. And yeah, this was fun. This was a good stream. It was a good time. But it like honestly, it's so weird to say this, but it's getting late for me at this time. At 6:45, it is late. It is now late for me. But I normally go to bed around like 9 or 10, and since I've been up since 6 a.m., I want to wrap things up here. Quit the experience for a free game. Honestly, like the art style, like the aesthetic of that game was really cool. I really enjoyed that. For what it is, that was entertaining. That was fun. Like clearly I was into it, and I didn't even find all of the secrets. I know I missed like at least 7 or 8 songs I think that were available in there. So it could be worth a revisit for like if I was into that sort of thing. I'd probably just look up where it is to see if there's like a secret ending or something. I'm trying to get more in the habit of like if something's too hard and I don't like for me secret wise, just kind of fucking look it up. Like I used to do that with Game FAQs. That was like my favorite fucking site back in the day. But I'm gonna wrap things up. I am gonna throw you on over to somebody. Hopefully, I'm gonna see if there's anybody streaming. That would be a good fit for a raid here. And if there is, then we'll go raid. Oh, Rad Boy is still streaming. We go raid over Rad Boy. I think that's like probably the best fit here. Is we will go throw over a stream to or a raid to Rad Boy 90. Looks like they are playing. It says just chatting, but it says variety is the spice of life. Okay, so they're just trying to They're just playing. It looks like some Kirby sort of game over there, but we'll throw the raid over their way. And I'll do a thanks for watching. Thank you everybody for being here today. Y'all are awesome. This was a fun stream. Very random, very pop-up, kind of off-the-cuff stream. I've been doing these here and there. Last time we played Date Everything. Now we played this game. Who knows what the fuck? I've actually been playing games on stream. What? So who knows what the fuck we'll do the next time I stream. I've been really enjoying doing like the just chatting things. Well, I do know the next time I stream. And I'll say it right now. So the next time I'm going to stream is going to be Wednesday. I'm holding myself to that this time because I want to have a practice set and for my show on Thursday. So I'm sticking to that. So tomorrow no stream. Wednesday music stream, performance stream. So it'll be a probably different setup. I'll probably be out in my living room and I'll probably be just streaming off of my phone. Like it will be, I probably won't have any alerts set up because I'm going to be using my laptop for the performance. And so I don't think I'm going to do it. Like the only other thing I could do is perform in here. But that would be a little different. So I think I'm going to try to do it from the other room. I'm going to workshop it a little bit tomorrow before I actually do it on Wednesday, because the alternative is that I don't do a music stream on Wednesday because I don't have it set up like in a way that really works, and like in like a performance stream, and I just do another stream on Wednesday to kind of promote, hey, I am going to have a show tomorrow, but I want to do the music stream. I want to. Anyway, I'm going to set everybody up for a raid here. If you're going to come along, I'm going to type in some messages in chat that you can use to, you can copy over and use as raid messages. You can either use the one with the Doritos, or if you're subscribed, which I know some people are, you can use that one right there as we go raid out to Radboy 9 Day 9 Day? Radboy 9 Days. Radboy 90, aka Steve. We'll do a little raid here. And the rest of I have so much in my head. My week is like planned. I normally don't have weeks where I have like things going on. So it feels very strange where I actually have like a thing going on almost every day this week. Yeah, until Friday. Like this is actually like my whole week is planned. That's crazy. I don't do that very often. So I think because this week is very packed, and I talked about doing like maybe a community game day thing, it'll probably end up being next weekend, which is I think like the 20th through the 22nd. And then the weekend, and actually the 22nd, there's an event that I might be going to next weekend, next Sunday. But yeah, this week is pretty much packed for me. I have no idea what I'll be doing on the weekend. Probably recovering from doing a lot during the week because I normally don't do this much. And I'm probably gonna be a little tired. Tomorrow, I know a big thing for me tomorrow. I'm going out to lunch with my aunt, and then I'm actually gonna come home and I'm gonna make more food. Is basically probably what's gonna happen. Because I'm excited to. If I don't make my lentil loaf tomorrow, I'll probably make that on Wednesday then actually. But we'll see. My energy right now is telling me we're making lentil loaf tomorrow. So that was like my idea because like we have all of the ingredients and it really isn't that fucking hard to make. But we're almost here on the raid. So thank you very much everybody for being here today, being a part of the Creamery. Goodbye. Fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you around the next time I stream. And until then, goodbye. Let's go say hi to Radboy 90.